Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of keto, carnivore, and counting calories. I started my journey in August of 2019 and reached my goal in November of 2022. Now that I've reached my goal, I'm focusing on my health, both physical and mental. Thank you for watching.
So I ordered a tripod, as you all know, and it came, but that was the jankiest tripod I ever seen in my life. I bump it, it'd wibble wobble, and even if I didn't bump it, it would wibble wobble. Ain't nobody got time for a wibble wobbling, a wobble weebling. Did y'all used to play with the weeble wobbles? They were just like this, it looked like a little egg, and it was heavy on the bottom, and it weeble wobbles, but they don't fall down. Did y'all ever play with those toys? I think of all that and the Fisher Price. Oh my gosh. We played with the Fisher Price people. We had so much stuff for them. There was a boat and we used to play with it in the bathtub, and it had a little diving board, and you go pew, pew, and the little people would fly off into the water. And we had a schoolhouse, and we had a house, and not a school bus, I don't think, but we did have a couple cars for them. And anyway, yeah, we used to play with we called it little Fisher Price people. And so anyway, a friend of mine who I went to school with, oh my gosh, they had tons of them. It was so cool. I'd love going to her house. They had like a barn. It was like a shed, a machine shed kind of thing. But anyway, then they had a loft. And up in the loft is where they had like the kid toys. So every time I'd stay there, I could ride my bike to her house. She's probably about 3 miles away. I'd ride my bike to her house and we'd play, but we'd climb up up the ladder to get to the top of the shed and up in the attic. And it was the best time. The loft, whatever. It was the best time. Anyway, I used to love those Fisher Price people and Weeble Wobbles. We had a tree house for our Weeble Wobbles. All right, so tomorrow, listen, I know y'all are really tired of seeing me make something this similar, but I can't help it. I know. It's all right. I know it's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right now. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right now. We're going to be all right. All right. So, but what we do, where's my pen? Hold up. You know, every night I go looking for this poor pen, and every night I lose this darn thing. So we're going to do broccoli. Whenever I do your broccoli, by the way, we're putting it into the salad. Do you guys I just cut the stem right on in it. Do y'all cut your stem into it? Like, I don't know. Is that like bad? I mean, I would think not. You know, like you go fancy places and it seems like their broccoli has a long stem. But I just kind of cut up the whole broccoli stem into it, and I don't know. Y'all know I don't know what's proper and what's not proper. It ain't because my poor mama didn't try to teach me. Bless her heart. Bless her cotton picking heart. That woman, she tried so hard to educate me. I tell y'all, it was, I don't know, about 6-7 months ago. And where we were in a restaurant. And it's the place we go to on Sundays. And I was done. And I had pork, my pork steak as usual. And dadgum, you all, it is so delicious. But I have just enough space between my back two teeth, and food just kind of catches right in there, and it drives me up a wall. So I have these little teeth flossers everywhere I go. And after I'm done eating, and then I pick all the rest of my teeth. Well, anyway, we were sitting at the table, and my mama had the nerve to tell me that picking your teeth at the table is not appropriate. You know what I told her? I said, my mama didn't teach me that. She said, your mama tried. I'm so uncultured. I'm just as uncultured. It's terrible. Anyway, oh shoot. Yeah, I'd hit the right thing. So now we're going to add, we're getting close to the end of these pickled veg. There's a whole lot of jicama. By the way, pickled jicama, it's really good, y'all. It's really good. It's got good flavor to it. It blends right in with everything else. My little neighbor girl's outside playing. I hear them out there just a squealing. I just love, I'm not a mom. So but what I can say as a non-mom,
I think the cutest sound in the whole world is like when a baby's giggling or when, you know, you hear a kid laugh. I just think that that is the absolute sweetest, cutest sound in the world. It just, I don't know. Anytime I'm messing around on YouTube or something, or not YouTube, on the Facebook, anytime I'm messing around on Facebook, oh shoot, I about forgot tomatoes. And I hear, ooh, hang on. Ooh, that's a bad one. Look at that one. I almost poked my finger right into that old raunchy thing. Hang on, let me check the rest of them while I'm over here. Anyway, anytime I'm piddling around on Facebook and I see a video of a baby laughing, I just think that's the sweetest thing, you guys. Little babies, they're so funny. Well, I still haven't put any time in on my thing that I have to do about teaching about Samuel. I think that's something I need to do. Editing, Terry. Remember to ask your sister Missy about, get some ideas from her too. Because, I mean, she teaches in the nursery. She volunteers at the church where she lives. And that's everything bagel seasoning. And she volunteers with the nursery. This is, guacamole and more. You bet your bippy. Yes, please. And so she volunteers. But like I said, she's with the nursery. She's with the babies. I got to tell you a story she told me. I think this is the funniest thing. And the best thing is she don't watch my videos, so I ain't got to worry about her watching and being like, you shouldn't be telling that story, Terry. So she lives in Pittsburgh. And so where she lives, there's a lot of Steelers, it's Steeler country. And the church she goes to, they have multiple Steelers players that attends her church. Well, she said she was in there one day and somebody brought in a little baby. And she was saying she had one throwing up, one doing this, one doing that. And they were trying to bring a baby. She's like, I can't take any more babies right now. You're going to have to stay here and help me. And later on, I guess she told her husband or somebody, and come to find out, it was one of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and she held him hostage until one of the other helpers came to help her. Can you imagine? Don't you know he had to be a big guy? She's like, I can't keep any more kids. You're just going to have to stay here and help. Oh, that's my sister. That's my sister. She don't care about none of that stuff. She just knew she needed help, and whoever was just going to have to help her, and that was that. All right, so there's our salad. And like I said, y'all are going to be sick of seeing this on rotation. But it's kind of, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care what you're sick of. I ain't sick of it. Y'all know. Y'all know. Anyway, so we got our ground beef. This is 7 ounces of my 93% ground beef. Man, whenever we go on our trip in a few weeks, I'm going to be eating the 85% burgers. I'm going to be ballooning up, you guys. Been talking to my sisters, and we're going to Lake of the Ozarks. Oh, my gosh. Y'all, I'm about to not weigh this. I have a hot mess. All right, hang on. Let me focus here a minute. So we're going to the Lake of the Ozarks. They've rented a condo thing. It's a VRBR, whatever that is. Anyway, so they're renting one. Hang on, I can't think. I'll just be done with it. All right, so they're renting that, and then we're gonna go. And I have already. Well, the video ain't out yet, but just know ahead of time. I'll just tell you in on a secret. I've already made up all my burgers, and you'll see that later. But, so I made my burgers already. I have, what I'll do is I'll make a bunch of salads to go with it. And then I don't know what else I'll take. I know I will have to add, I will be taking some Quest chips. And I'll be taking my salads and maybe some jicama, just some various stuff that I can take. So that way, no matter what, I'll be good. And my sister, who does the one who's here now, she loves cooking.
I say that. I don't know. She may not like to cook, but she's so used to doing the cooking when she's in town. So she just does the cooking. She may hate cooking for all I know. But anyway, she just does the cooking anytime we do anything when our family gets together. But like I said, it's because she's so used to feeding. She wants to make sure her boys get enough food, which makes sense because, you know, she's used to that. So anyway, so for her, it kind of is a multi-purpose thing. Hang on now. We're going to cut up some pickles here. I know I had that other knife, but I done put it in my sink. And I ain't got the kind of house that you can set food down in the sink and then pick it back out. That's not my house. That's my mama's house. But, nope. My mama's got to clean the sink. We've cut up vegetables and just do it right down in her sink and get it right back out. But let me tell you about my mom. You all think I got OCD. Lord, child. I'll be walking behind her in her house, and she just stops, and she'll do this. And she goes down to the floor, and she'll pick up something, because she sees like a little hair or a little piece of something. Y'all know, as well as I do, with 4 dogs. 4 dogs. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. All right, well, that's our supper. And our lunch. It's our breakfast and lunch tomorrow, so I'm going to pop this in the fridge and get everything wrote down. And I'll see you in the morning. I love you guys. Bye. It's breakfast time. I look a little less like Dora. I kind of smoothed it down a little bit. Anyway, so, all right. We got our rutabaga, and we have our Laughing Cow cheese inside of it with some everything bagel. That's our breakfast. I'll see you at lunch. Bye. I forgot to give you the macros for breakfast. It's going to be the same every day. It's 318 calories, 23 protein, 10 net carbs, and 19 fat. Okay, it's time for lunch. Let me get my thing open here. So I'm going to give you the macros first. Calories are 806. Protein is 51. Net carbs, 82. And the fat is 17. So that is my macros for my lunch. And I've got, let's take a bite of our salad, of course. I love lunchtime. Then my meatloaf with pickles. I don't know which one to call it. My burger in a bowl. But it's more than a burger because you don't, some people maybe put peppers in there. Anyway, so my whatever you want to call it. My meat in a bowl with pickles and peppers and onions. Did I season this last night? Y'all, did I season this? No, I did not. So we're going to use some of my Tony's Creole seasoning. My stars and garters. My stars and garters. I done forgot the seasoning. What the heck is wrong with me? How'd y'all let me leave my house and do that? I blame y'all. Hang on, I dropped stuff over. So that and my apple. And that is my lunch. And you've heard my macros, so all right. I'll see y'all at supper. This one might be a little shorter. Maybe we'll talk at supper again. Bye. Hey, so I'm going to Mom's, and but I come home. It's 3:30. My boss said I could leave work early. So I've got my chicken. This is chicken with 1 serving of Alfredo on it and seasonings.
So we're going to take that to Mom's. And then, just a second here. So I've taken that. I've got a can of green beans. I get the no salt added green beans. I'm just going to eat the whole can at Mama's house. And then I did one process, just like the one thing, and I did not do a respin because it's the, hang on, I'm trying to get this lid on, because it's going to be out. It's not going to be cold. And so when I get to Mom's, by the time I get to Mom's, it will have defrosted a little more. So then it'll be just the right texture. I hope. We'll see. So anyway, so I'll show you if I show you. If not, this might be the end of the video. And so I love you guys. Bye. Okay, so it's still powdery, which is fine. I just got to Mom's. So that's kind of good that it's still powdery. So anyway, I'll smush it down and I'm going to visit with them, and maybe by the time I eat it, it'll be better. But I just wanted to show you, it's definitely still powdery. This one is pistachio pudding. I don't remember what kind of keto chow. Anyway, all right, I'll tell you next time I eat it. Bye. There it is. I got my green beans seasoned up and my chicken Alfredo and my thing. So that's my side. Sorry that was so short, but here's my macros for the day. Thanks for watching.